Hello, welcome back. My name is Mark, and I am going to be your host for tonight's installment of the Juris Solutions Behavior. Tonight, we're going to talk about number 20. Focus on the solution rather than on the problems. That is a good one. I bet a lot of you saw the movie Apollo 13. For those of you who didn't, it's based on a true story. It's about an ill-fated moon mission by NASA in 1970. They had a really big problem. The problem was there was an explosion which really destroyed a lot of the spacecraft. One of the side effects of that explosion was the process to eliminate carbon dioxide out of the spacecraft was destroyed. That has very dire consequences. And as you would imagine, with such a big problem, there was a real focused effort to solve the problem. So the people on the ground at the Houston NASA Center, they worked out some things, and they worked with the astronauts, and they ended up jerry-rigging, coming up with an innovative, improvised solution to get rid of the carbon dioxide. The astronauts lived, they landed, good story. Thankfully, most of the problems that we encounter in our work life are not as dire as the Apollo 13 problems. But one of the strange things is when problems aren't that dire, sometimes we just don't look for solutions. And personally, I think that no matter how big the problem or how small the problem, you really do own that problem. You should try to find a way to solve it. I really have three big things that I keep in mind when I'm thinking about this behavior. And the first one really is problems exist. They exist everywhere. To live is to have a problem. Certainly, to work is to have a problem. You will get lots and lots of practice opportunities at solving problems just by the nature of living. It behooves us all to become good at solving problems because they play such a big part in our life. The second thing I try to keep in mind is that if I dwell on a problem without looking for a solution, I tend to make that problem big. I make a monster out of it. And once the problem becomes a monster, it is very hard to come up with a solution. So take care of the problem when you first meet it. Don't let it become a monster. And the third thing that I try to keep in mind is don't play the victim. We all create our life. Take a responsibility. That is basically tonight's story. Have a great evening.